Yes, boss. You see the topic and what it is that we're talking about, right? Causing hell in others' life won't bring peace into yours. Never heard that before. I'm gonna break that down for you, right? You know how there are some people who see others living all nice, peaceful, and dandy, like, yo, I don't think they have not one problem in the world. That kind of bothers them, and I'm gonna tell you why, right? Because there are some people that live in misery, and if you understand misery, misery loves company. So if a person sees that, yo, you're smiling too hard, you're cheesing too hard, I gotta find some kind of a way that I could wipe that off of your face. If I can wipe that smile off of your face, that smile automatically comes to me. You feel me? So that's where you have some people who will try and bring problems into your life. You get what I'm saying? And that's by any means necessary. Whether it may be trying to study you to figure out a weakness, trying to learn your situation to see how they can insert problems into your life. There's some different types of games I've seen people play, but the most that people could ever really do to really harm you like that is to try and get close to you. Anybody who really tries to insert themselves into your life or try to go hard to like be around you, whatever the case may be, chances are that person might have an ulterior motive and it doesn't spell anything kosher. It's not good. You get what I'm saying? So here's the deal. By causing hell in a person's life, give you an example. Let's say you're a person who's not confrontational. You don't like drama. You don't do drama. You don't do beef. You walk far from that. There are some people who would look at that as, oh, you're probably weak. You don't know how to defend yourself. You don't know how to fight. But deep down, what they don't know is you probably can fight. You know how to defend yourself. You just stay far away from problems. You get what I'm saying? So people will try and do every and anything it is like possible to bring problems your way to see how you will deal with that. And if you cannot deal with the type of problems that they bring to you, then it would be like a W in their eyes, like they won. They put problems in your life. So I'm going to explain to you how they'll do that. Besides trying to learn you and study you, people will try and see how they can put your name in a situation and make you fit into that scenario. So example, let's say people don't know you first-handedly, right? But somebody brings you around them. People might have I feel this person out, or I can't read them. You get what I'm saying? Some people can read people like instantly, and there's some people they cannot do it, right? So they can bring you around, you come around them and everything is kosher. Guess what happens? Something comes up missing. Yo, something got stolen. Who stole it? That person who wants the problems in your life could have been the one who stole it, chances are. But they're going to put it on you and put problems in your life and see how you deal with it. How are they going to deal with confrontation? They're peaceful. They don't like confrontation. So if I steal this and then put it on them or make it seem like it's them, that's going to be problems that they have to deal with. Sometimes when people try to insert problems in your life, that's like the final straw for them. That's like the grave that they were digging for you. They end up falling into it because then they get caught. You get what I'm saying? And that's when people really see who they are at heart. Like, yo, you're a shit starter. You started all of this shit for what though? You get what I'm saying? People don't have a reason to explain it. Here's the reason. Some people are miserable. Some people are jealous of you. Some people are bitter on the inside. It's a lot of different factors as to why some people would want to bring hell into your life. But you have to understand that chances are it's who you are as a person, bro. There are some people who are so bitter, so jealous, so miserable. They'll probably even think like, oh, I'm the shit, or I'm the man, or I'm the woman, or my shit don't stink, or whatever the case may be, until they meet somebody who's the complete total opposite, who doesn't act like them, but they get 10 times, maybe even a million times, 100 times the love that they get. And they don't even have to do not even a half, a fifth, a quarter, none of that. You don't have to do not a damn thing of what they do. And people that frustrates them, because it's like, I go hard to please other people. I go hard for my name. I go hard to do this. And it's like, I'm still unhappy. I'm still miserable. Those are people who are living for the world. And when they see that you're living for yourself, it's a problem. I said this stuff all the time before, and I'll repeat it all day long. Misery loves company. When people see that everything is fine and dandy in your life, they'll see how they can cause hell, bring it into your life, and how you'll deal with the situation. Because all day long, they live internally in hell. They live in a state of mind where they're in hell. They have problems internally. They don't know how to cope with it or deal with it. They just see other people who live their life, go about their way, and they handle everything like it's peaches and cream. That's how they see it. They may not know the true real deal of what you got going on behind closed doors, the problems you face. These are people who just assume because they always see you with a smile on. These are things that you have to learn and practice in life, especially as an empath, right? When you're always cheerful or happy or just the spark of life that you are, right? There are people who see this stuff. I said this as well again. You're like a window. You cannot see yourself, but people can see you. People can see who you are, where you're going, the type of the type of vibe that you have going on. So it's a problem if they don't live like that. Because as I stated again, there's a lot of people who are miserable and bitter on the inside. I've been around a lot of people like this. And as an empath as well, you cannot be around these people for too long. Because they'll like to try and rub off that behavior on you so you become miserable. You get what I'm saying? One is the loneliest number, so they try and make sure they get company so that it's two miserable people in the situation. You cannot put yourself in that type of environment, dog. At all costs, you have to understand this, right? People who cause hell, I wouldn't go as far as saying like somebody really caused that in their life as to why they're bitter. But these are people who feel like time has gone on or they can't turn things around or they can't make the change. Whether it's age, circumstances, whatever the case may be, and you can take your situation and make the most of it, dog. That's really the truth about the situation. You have to understand that as an empath or whatever the case you want to label yourself as, you have to understand the games of chess that people play. People will try and send people to you to get information out of you. There are people who will try to study you and watch you and try and get information out of you. There are people who will even play the rumor card game. That's one of the most dangerous games people can ever play, bro. I've had people who try and study me and try and learn certain things about me. Once they learn a little something, they'll take that whole scenario, then they'll add their own sauce and flavor onto it. You get what I'm saying? And once they add their own sauce and flavor onto it, it's a wrap from there. Especially if they have a name or a face where people trust or believe them, that makes it even worse. These are people who will defame your character. This is that's another way how people cause hell in your life, dog. Example, let's say you said, yo, I want to go out here and I want to start a business doing hair and blase squaze, right? Then you have somebody who's supposed to be a friend or an outsider, an onlooker, family member. Family plays this game as well too. They'll see that, yo, this person got ambition, everything like that, and I'm going to do whatever it is possible to try and screw them over and block them, bro. So they'll put words on your name and try and make it stick. And these are things that you may not catch first-handedly, but over time, things will come back to you, dog. You get what I'm saying of the way how people talk shit about you and the things it is that they say about you, dog. So example, you could be a hairstylist. Now, from you starting from ground zero and you work your way up, and oh, I'm starting to do celebrities now. I'm starting to do people with a name. And people starting to see you pick up, people will throw dirt on your name, dog. So other people don't respect you, don't want to come to you, dog. So example, let's say you start braiding all of these updo people. Then you got a family member or an old friend or somebody who hating. They'll start spreading lies like, oh, you know how they really got that? They had to, they broke out the knee pads, boy. They got down on all fours just to get that position. Oh, yeah? I would never expect that from them. What? Bruh, why would I lie? You see, I was always around this person, right? Oh, my God. Why you think I don't hang around them? They don't got no integrity. Oh, my God. I would never expect that from them. People play these type of games, bro. People play these type of games because it makes them feel good internally that they're not where you're at, But if they can poke a hole in your ship, that'll make them feel a little bit better, bro. That they could try and stain you or put something on your name, dog. Like, literally, these are dirty, wicked games that people play. And I don't think people understand the severity of playing those type of games, dog. When you play those type of games and the truth eventually comes out, because the truth always finds its way out, you're eventually going to screw yourself, bro. Because especially if you were the person who told lies on a person or tried to cause hell on a person who helped you, that's even worse. That's even worse. I'm going to tell you why. Because if people had a first-hand like stint of seeing, yo, you and this person used to be cool, or y'all used to hang around each other. Yo, what happened? Then you start telling lies to satisfy yourself and hide the truth about what you really did just to try and ruin a person's name. Then the truth comes out. People are going to want to look at you like a piece of shit. And I'm going to explain that to you now, right? Because if people seen somebody treated you good, they never did anything wrong to you, and for you to go ahead and do something so dirty, vicious, and wicked to them, if you could do that to that person, imagine what you'll do to a person that's alongside you, or people that, oh yeah, I treat them good or I do good to them. You'll do the same thing to them, dog. So them people just gonna get away from you, dog, because you're dangerous. You're a liability. I spoke about this in the last video about being a liability and an asset, bro. People like that, they're liabilities, dog. They can screw stuff up for you, bro. Block things out for you, block opportunities. You ever had people around you and you always wonder, dog, why is it whenever these people are around, certain things don't really pop off like that? It's a reason why, because you got people who blocking you out from getting certain places. And that's that dirty ass behavior that a lot of people develop, and it satisfies them on the inside. That ego side, that devilish side where they feel like they're more than the next person. I should be able to block you out and stop you up. But you wouldn't want nobody to do that to you, though. You get what I'm saying? And that's the sucky part. When it comes back to those people, that's when they can't take it. But that's what you put out there for yourself. What you put out there, it'll definitely come back to you. That's why you have to be very mindful, dog. Be careful of the games that you play on people, bro. Just because you may be living in a certain state mentally doesn't mean you have to take that and project it onto the next person to make that next person feel that way, bro. You have to get help for that, dog. Because if you constantly project on to other people and try and screw other people and make people feel like how you feel internally, you're going to get X'd out the box. Meaning a lot of people just going to stop fucking with you, dog. That's real shit. Some people probably don't even know that. Or probably don't even see or think that far. People going to eventually stop rocking with you, bro. And you're going to be like, one is the loneliest number, dog. Unless you're willing to like change or better yourself. But I'm telling you this right now. There's a lot of evil, wicked, vicious games that people play. You just got to learn how to catch on to it. So you're not a part of it. You're not a person who goes down with their shit. You get what I'm saying? That's another thing. There are a lot of people who know that they're a sinking ship. They're like the Titanic. They just waiting to sink at any moment. So if I can bring somebody down with me and let them feel the way that I feel, I'm willing to do that. Even if that's their friend that they're going to do it to. That's why I said you got to be careful of who it is that you call your friend, dog. There are certain people who see that you'll go farther than them. And if they can stop you and make you like don't go nowhere. You just stay right here like a crab in a bucket. Like that crab trying to get out of the bucket, pull his ass back down. They'll do it, dog. There are a lot of people who don't go far in life because they have people around them who are doing the illest stuff behind scenes just to screw them over so they don't go too far, bro. And these are things that help people burn out time, waste their energy, and not see where things are going for them in life, dog. You know what I'm saying? These are little games of chess you got to watch for. You got to be mindful for. You got to study this stuff and understand that these are games that people play. And they will do this and cause hell into your life if they see that you live in peace. You know what I'm saying? That being said, remember this. Words can help you. They can hurt you. But here on my channel, I use them to uplift you because everybody's a champion. Nobody's a loser, man. It's your boy 444 The World. Peace.